to fly yoga. Buen dia, buen dia, buen dia. Another beautiful day here in paradise. So grateful to be alive. So grateful. So, class doesn't start until 10 o'clock, which is in another 10 minutes approximately. We got a chance to catch up, to chat. That's why I come on early. If anybody wants to come on and have a little conversation, jump on with me. It's always a joy, honor, and privilege to see what you're up to and how things are going in your life. Because that's what I want to do here. That's my goal for Fly Yoga, is to be of service. I want to be of service to the world, to my community, to myself, to Source, to all the beauty in the world and the wonderment. Oh, did I get that? A little bit. I tried to put the nice flower in the photo. Let's see. I turn it that way. I think that'll work better. There we go. Yes, creating a nice ambiance and having feng shui is always important. I love having plants around. I love also burning incense. This is one of my favorite things to do. So we can grab some sandalwood here, which is great for cleansing your space. So it's white sage. Yeah. Letting go of any negative energies, negative entities that might have decided to hop on board. Let them go. Let them go. Yeah. No negative energies around no negative energy around anybody's doing yoga today. No negative energy around anybody today. Only positive, loving energy around everybody today. Only magical, positive, loving, pure energy around everybody today. Yeah, and around me today. And around this room today. Around everything. Yes, only pure, positive, magical, loving, organic energy. Here we go. Oh, I love the smell of sandalwood. Makes me so happy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Fly Yoga. So, fly means first love yourself. That's my acronym for fly. First love yourself. Why? Well, in order to live a happy, healthy, and harmonious life, you must first love yourself. And in order to help other people, you must first love yourself. When you take the time to make time for your precious self by having these practices such as pranayama, asana, and meditation, yoga practices. Healthy eating is a good one too. Spending time in nature, being barefoot, gardening, being grounded, being connected, being peaceful in your body. Because your body doesn't like stress. Your body likes short term stress. It loves short term stress, but it does not like long term stress. It's just that's where disease comes from, dis-ease, and that's where we get all of these issues that we have. So when you have issues in your body, you deal with them immediately. That's the whole idea. When something goes on in the body, and you don't try to mask it, you go to the core, you go to the root. What is causing this problem? What is making me have this dis-ease or this discomfort in my body? And it's always something coming from your thoughts. It comes from your mind, right? That's what we have to heal. We have to heal the thoughts, and the thought is buried inside of us. There's we have our conditioned responses that we've learned from when we were children, which is in the first 7 years. Hola, Kim. Buen dia, buen dia. And we learned those conditioned responses in the first 7 years of our lives. And so now, even as adults, if we haven't healed those childhood problems, those childhood traumas, we are still acting as if we were 7 years old. We're still making the same choices because those are ingrained into us. This is the things that you learned when you were small, like when you first went to the grocery store with your mom and you said, "Can I have this?" And she said, depending on what family you have. But my mom said, "No, we don't have enough money." Right? And so, what was my thoughts about money? Well, there isn't enough. There just isn't enough. Whereas a family that has lots of money would say, "Yeah, go ahead, get it. No big deal, no skin off my back." They don't worry about money because they know that that's how it works. It's all about what we put our attention on and how it'll flow into our life. And if we are giving it love, if we're positive with it, if we are appreciative of it, then it grows and it expands. So if you want goodness in your life, you have to pay attention to what is good, what is working, and what isn't working. Let it go. Let it go. It's not necessary to hold on to stuff that doesn't serve you. And that's what the whole process of the human evolution is, I believe. It's not about coming here and accumulating things. Oh, I have this car and this house and this summer home and this boat. And I don't believe that at all. I believe we came here to let go and to be minimalists and to let go of the need for all of this stuff and to realize that we are perfect, whole, and complete just as we are. And we are beautiful, divine spiritual beings having a human experience. So we don't need stuff. And when you leave this realm, when you leave the realm of earth, you can't take that stuff with you, anyways. So let it go. Because if you don't, somebody else has to deal with it. That's the bottom line, too. So this and stuff doesn't just mean physical things. It means mental baggage too. Mental, all of the trauma, all of the things that you're holding on to that are stored in your cellular memory, because that's what happens is it gets stored until you address it. You just have to take yourself back to that time and that place in your life when this scenarios occurred and see yourself as your child self, and see your little mini me, little mini you, and say, "Hey, you know what, it's okay. I get it. I know, and I respect why you did what you did, but I've got this now. I'm here to take care of it. I've got it. Come here, little me. Give me a big hug. Give me a big hug. There you go. Just know that I got it, and that you can relax now. And you did the best you could. Exactly, you did exactly what you needed to do in order for us to get to here, so that we could solve it. It wasn't a quick solution. And I love you, and I love you. And just give this little me, your little 5 year old or 4 year old or 6 year old or whatever age you show up as a child that you remember seeing yourself, and just love that little. That's the one that's got all the issues. It still holds on to them. If we don't deal with them as adults, they just keep reoccurring. You can see it in a lot of adults as they get older, as they revert to children. They're no different than they were as a child. Absolutely the exact same. And it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I get it. I get it. We need to change. That's the whole idea of being here. Because if you don't deal with those things that you've picked up in childhood, they will come with you everywhere you go. They will be with you in every relationship. And it's like this invisible luggage that you carry with you. It's baggage, and it's heavy. It's super heavy. And you don't need it. You just need to let it go. You need to let it go. You have to have faith in the universe. You have to have faith in the universe. Finding answers in the heart. Faith, 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 faith. Heart. Finding answers in the heart. And it's such a freeing way to live when you have no attachments or expectations to what's going to happen, and you're just open to the flow. You're listening to source, you're listening to your guidance, you're trusting your gut, you're living in your heart, and you're trying to stay out of your head as much as possible. And that's why we have these practices. We have these yoga practices that we practice, because they get us out of our heads, to get us back into our bodies. It's a somatic way of healing. And we deal with these traumas when we are stretching. As we stretch and we breathe into those places where we had that trauma, we can release that and let it go. And then your cells will just, wow, they're so happy. It's like, woohoo! We got to let that go. And that's the whole idea of enlightenment, is the less stuff that you have that is weighing you down mentally and physically, the lighter you are. You're a light being. You are a divine spiritual being having a human experience. A divine spiritual being having a human experience. Yes. What does chocolate taste like when we don't have bodies? I believe I came here for the revolution and for the chocolate and for yoga. I really believe that those were my callings, because I really love chocolate. I really love the evolution of our planet. I love watching people grow and change. I love being a part of it. I love sharing my wisdom and gifts and the things that I've learned over the years to help people grow and evolve so that they can live healthier, happier, and more harmonious lives. I wish somebody would have told me this stuff when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. But we didn't have these mediums when I was a kid. We didn't have phones. We didn't. No, we didn't. We just got TV. So, yeah, that was a long time. That was before computers and all of this stuff. So I wish that somebody on the television would have told me how to do this stuff. But that was not public. We only had three channels: two, 4, and 9. On the TV. And that wasn't there was no yoga channel. There was nobody on there teaching me how to do pranayama or to do asanas or how to meditate. Or I would have tuned into them, but they just didn't exist, unfortunately. But now, as times have changed and as we've evolved and technology has gone so quick, it's just crazy. And it's going to get quicker now that we have the extraterrestrial technologies coming in. Super excited for that. There's going to be so much happening. Oh, it's just going to be, the next few years are going to be mind-bendingly phenomenal, I believe, in so many good ways. So that's why it's a good time in history to be prepared for this, to be mentally, physically, and spiritually in alignment with what's going on. And so that's why it's a good time to adopt these practices. So we're going to start, all that being said, today with some pranayama. So get yourself seated, nice, in a cross-legged position, or in a half lotus if you like. Tuck one leg up, or full lotus if you feel comfortable doing both. We're going to do some box breathing today. So box breathing is very simple. It's 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. I'll demonstrate once and then we'll get to it together. So first of all, we breathe in through the nose for 4. Then we hold our breath for 4. Then we breathe out through the mouth for 4. Then we hold out for 4. All right. If you get confused, you can close your eyes and just do this, count this off in your head. I'm not gonna count the numbers out, but I'm gonna give us changes in direction. So here we go, starting with in through the nose for 4. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. In through the nose for 4. Hold. Out through the mouth for 4. Hold. In through the nose for 4. Hold. Out through the mouth for 4. Hold. In through the nose for 4. Hold. Out through the mouth for 4. Hold. In through the nose for 4. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. In through the nose for 4. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. In through the nose. Hold. Remembering to smile. Out through the mouth. Hold. In through the nose for 4. Hold. Still smiling. Out through the mouth for 4. Hold. Last round, then we're getting into some asana practices. Through the nose. Up your lungs, chest cavity. There you go. And hold. Out through the mouth for 4. And hold. Okay, now you can return to normal breathing. Now, the reason that we do pranayama, breath work, is because it slows down our, uh, it activates our parasympathetic nervous system, and it slows down our state of reaction and takes us to a state of response. Your mind is in a much better place when it's oxygenated. Your cells are in a much better place when they're oxygenated. We, when we take that time and make that time and just take those few deep breaths, and you go from a state of to a state of nah, we can deal with this, as a state of, to opposed to a state of what, how did this happen, as opposed to we can handle this, we can do this. And so it's a phenomenal practice, just to get yourself more relaxed and calm and aware, mindful, and just bringing yourself into your heart center. Get out of your head, get into your heart. That's where I try to live. Spend all my time in my heart, just loving every minute of this experience, knowing that it's the most unique time in history to be alive, and we've chosen to be here. We volunteered. I don't think I was paying attention in what line I was in, but no. We chose everything that's happened, and it's everything that's happening as a collective consciousness. This is how we evolve, and as people all continue to wake up and start taking better care of themselves, the planet, as a mirror, will do the same. It's a beautiful thing, as we saw during COVID, for those couple or 3 months that we shut down. All of the animals came back, all of the plants came back, the wildlife just reestablished itself. It took no time, and it didn't take us to fix it. It just took us to stop doing what we were doing and to get out of the way, and just to let Mother Nature do her thing, because that's what she does. She does her thing. Mother Nature does not turn off. She's on 247. She doesn't have timeouts. And as a gardener, you recognize that, because she's always growing, she's always changing, she's always shifting. There's always new things when you go into the garden, and there's new sprouts, or new fruit, or new flowers, or new weeds, or new animals. But there's always something new. It's never the same twice. Never the same twice. It can't be. It's impossible. All right. Well, that being said about pranayama, now we're going to move into our asana practice. So I like to focus on my ankles and my wrists and my neck and my hips, because as we age, and I'm 50, 55, not 110, 55. As we age, it's important to take care of those parts of our bodies that we give a lot of work to, and we don't give a lot of maintenance to. And this is what yoga is. It's preventative maintenance, because as we age, our bodies change, and they require less stuff and more attention. It's a beautiful process. We get humbled by our bodies. I really enjoy that. And so I want to start today's asana practice in a squat position, because this is my favorite position. It's the one that I use most often, especially as a gardener. Just sitting down, your butt hanging out, right? If you have to stand up, squat down, that's fine. Just sit there in a nice position. You got your feet shoulder width apart. If you can, take your elbows, them in between your knees, and just go into prayer position here. Put a little bit of pressure there. Just stretch Stretch that squat out a little bit. Yeah. And rotate it. Now we're going to rotate to the left. Nice, slow, big circles. Yeah, working those ankles and the toes and the hips and the knees. Squatting is so good for us. Like I said, especially as a gardener, this is a position that you use a lot. And so it's very important to take care of your hips. For me, it's my main focus as I age is to keep it on my hips. Okay, now stop. We're gonna go back the other way to the right hand side. Nice little squat spins here to just um, stretch out those ankles nice. Give those hips and your thighs. You can put a little pressure there. Put your hands together. Spread those legs. Yeah, it feels so good. We can just hang out here. No need to go anywhere. No need to rush. Everything that happens quickly generally goes bad. Anything that happens slowly works. Works perfectly in divine union, in divine timing. I always try to get on top of timing like it, that I can change it, but I can't. It's not mine to change. Timing is divine. I'm just here to be of service and to share what I've learned in my journey, which has been so fun, and I'm so grateful for it. It's just every day I have more adventures, and I'm learning more about myself, and more about my friends, and more about my network, more about my family, more about Mother Earth, more about like it's endless. The what we can learn here is endless. But we came here to remember. That's why I try to my yoga is a practice. It's not a class. You didn't come here to learn. You came here to remember, because we all know how to do this stuff. We all know how to do this stuff. It's innate. It's what we started with when we got here. When we were babies, we were all yogis. And happy baby was my favorite position. It was probably yours too. Yeah. All right. Feels nice to get that. All right. Nice. Stretch those hips out. Bring your feet together. And now we're going to hug. Give yourself a nice hug. Hug those knees in. And we're going to do some more nice light rotations. This time left again. Nice, slow, big circles. Just working those toes and those ankles. Giving them a little bit of service, because they do a lot of work. Our feet are amazing. Wow, they're so amazing. The amazing thing to me is the intricacy of the human design, of the human body, how much has gone into it. All right, now stop and go back to the right. Here we go. Nice light circles. Nice light circles. Feels so good to squat. It's so good to give yourself a nice hug. Yeah, it boggles my mind, the intricacy of the human design. How many pieces there are, and how absolutely amazing it is. So I marvel at myself every day. Wow, look at me. I'm here and I'm doing this. All right, now you can just sit back down on your sit bones and keep your feet tucked in. And we're going to flail our legs out to the sides, your knees. Take your hands, cup them around your feet. Then just put a little bit of pressure with your elbows on your calves. And now spread those hips out. Now we're going to rock that baby. So you're going to rock left and rock right and rock left and rock right. Yeah, give your pelvis and your buttocks a nice massage. They don't get enough attention either, and they're going to go with you everywhere you go. You can't leave out without them. So yeah, it's nice to give them a nice massage. It's nice to be good to your body. Your body is your vessel, temple, and the better you take care of it, the better your life is. Fun, but you don't learn that right away. You got to go through the stuff first. I went through a whole bunch of things before I came out the other side, but I survived. And a lot of my friends didn't. A lot of my friends never made their 50s. And so I'm very grateful to still be here, but you do have to change. That is part of the deal. You have to, you grow up or grow old. And I chose to grow up because growing old is, who wants to grow old? Never grow old and you never die. Yeah. All right. Feels nice just rocking those hips out, eh? All right. Now we're going to grab with your index finger and your middle finger, your two big toes. Back a bit. And we're going to sit back up on your sit bones. And we're just going to stretch those feet nice up into the air. And just balance yourself nice on your sit bones. Get your legs there as straight as you can. Feeling that nice stretch in your shoulders, in the back of your thighs, your calves. Yeah. Just balance, just balancing. If you feel comfortable, you can spread your legs nice and slow, nice and slow. Yeah, feels so good. So good. Ooh, I'm losing my balance. There we go. That happens. Uh, there we go. Yeah. All right. I'll bring those heels back in together and those feet. And we're going to put your hands around your feet. And now you're going to pull yourself forward. And just relax. So your head rest on your ankles or your heels, wherever you feel comfortable. Just feel that nice light stretch in your back, the thighs. Yeah. Now we'll come back up to center, up to seated. Gonna bring that left leg, put your left knee in your left elbow and your right foot in your right elbow. You're going to clasp your hands in here and we're going to do some nice gentle circles with those hips. We're going to the right. Nice big gentle circles. Really working on the hips today because we love our bodies. Yeah, nice big gentle circles. There you go. Nice big gentle circles. All right. Now we'll switch over to the right leg. Left leg out. Bring that right leg in. Put that right foot into the left elbow and the right elbow into the right knee. Clasp here again. And then nice slow rotation. Nice slow big rotations. There you go. Stretch that hip out. Yeah. When our hips are happy, we're happy. That's what I find. Because I breathe through my hips. And always remembering in all of your yoga poses to breathe and smile. Okay. Bring that back to center. Now stretch your feet out in front of you. We're going to reach up to the sky and go down and grab your toes. Just stretch out there. Just stretch out there. Feel that nice stretch in your shoulders. Now you can start rotating. We'll start walking. So the right foot and then the left foot and then the right foot. left foot. Remembering to breathe. Nice slow walking. Just stretching those shoulders out and that back out. Nice and slow. No rush. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to be. And breathing. And smiling. Yeah. So nice set back up, those shoulders out. Yeah. And breathe. All right. Bring the body back up. Now bring your left foot in. Tuck it into your groin. And with your right hand, we're going to reach up and over with the right, and we're going to grab the right foot. And we're going to look up. Sorry, the dogs are getting me off sidetrack. Looking up, and now we're going to reach this left hand down, around, and grab. You can see it over there. You can't see. There it is. There's my hand. And grab your right thigh. And just twist. And now we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring it back to center. Change legs. That right foot in, left leg out. Put yourself sideways. Reach up over with your left hand, grabbing your left toes, and then we're going to stretch back with our right arm. We're reaching around and grabbing our left thigh. And just feel that nice stretch. Lift your feet up if you can. There you go. And we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, now we're going to go back the other side. Tuck that left leg in and that right leg out. And we're going to bring ourselves sideways. Reach your hands up. Stretch your right hand over. Grab your toes, looking up. Now bring your left hand as far as you can over to that right side. And feel that nice stretch on the left side of your body, on your neck. Remembering to breathe. And smile. Okay, come back up to center. Do that on the other side. Tuck that right leg in and that left leg out. And we're going to face the wall. Face your right side. Reach up. Reach over with your left. And grab your left toes. And now reach over with your right hip. And just feel that nice stretch on the back side of your right back, lower back. And breathe. Okay, back up to center. And we're going to do some more work on the hips. So we're going to lay down flat on our backs. And as you're laying down, switch the camera, sorry. I want you to stretch and lay down nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. And when you get down, stretch as far as you can. Stretch those fingers and those toes as far as you can. As far, just stretch them, stretch them. And when you get as stretched as you can, I want you to squeeze all of your muscles, your toes and your knees and your pelvis and your stomach and your throat and your face and your fingers. Just squeeze and release. Whew. Yeah, just sigh that out. We'll do two more of those. So stretch, and stretch as far as you can stretch everything, and now squeeze tight, squeeze, and let it out with it. Whew. Yeah, that feels good. All right, one more of those. Stretch as far as you can stretch, and squeeze everything. Squeeze, and let it out. Whew. Just relax. All right, now I want you to bring your arms in and grab your right knee as you tuck it into your chest. Bring that left foot off the ground and just bring your chin, your nose to your knee. We're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to switch those legs out. Keep the left leg in and keep that right leg up. Touch the chin to the knee, and we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now I want you to lay back down and bring both those knees up and in and wrap your arms around those legs. Now we're going to do some work on the ankles. We're going to start by spinning to the left, slow with these really big circles, nice big circles. Yeah, spin into the left. And remember to breathe and to smile. Spin into the left, nice big circles. Spin into the left. Yeah. All right, now stop in the center, and now we're going to go back to the right-hand side. Give nice, slow, big circles. Feel that nice stretch in those ankles. We're so grateful to have this new motion as opposed to just walking or just supporting us. Okay, all right. Now stop in the middle. Now take your hands, put them on your knees. I want you to slowly separate your legs. Slowly, as far as you can get. And then we're just going to rock. Rock left and rock right. Yeah, feeling that nice massage on the back of the lower back. Feeling that nice stretch in the thighs. Feeling nice mobility in the spine. So grateful to have this beautiful spine. So grateful, so grateful, so grateful. Yeah. So grateful to have this beautiful body, to have mobility and to have motion. I know many people that are my age that don't have motion. So I send them lots of love and prayers. And hopefully they can find their way back. All right. Now just bring your feet and your heels together and put your feet down as close as you can to your buttocks and just flail your legs out. And take your palms, rest them on your thighs, and just breathe. Putting a little bit of pressure on your thighs just to spread out. You got a nice stretch there in the groin area. And smiling, always smiling. Remember, smiling is the most important part. Always the most important part. Having fun, no matter what you're doing. Stay out of your head, stay in your heart, enjoy your life. All right. If you feel, do a little rocking while we're down here too, and a little different part of the spine to get us some more activations. Yeah, to get those cells fired up. There's 70 trillion cells in these bodies. 70 trillion. Believe in community? You're a walking community. I love you, Hunky. All right. No. Shh, puppies. Stretch your feet out. And we're going to lay back. We're going to stretch our arms out. We're going to do one final spinal twist then we'll go into Shavasana. So I want you to turn your head to the left. Take that left foot, put it on the right side of the right knee. Grab your left knee with your right hand while keeping your left shoulder and your left ear on the mat. And just put a little pressure for a nice spinal twist. Inhale and exhale. Feeling that nice twist in the spine. Lower back. Nice release. And breathe. And when you exhale, put a little bit extra pressure. Okay. One more. Inhale. And a little extra pressure. Okay. Bring that left leg up. Stretch it out. Turn your head. Face the opposite direction. The right hand side. Bringing that right foot up over that left knee. Taking that left hand and just applying some nice light pressure as we breathe. A little pressure on that exhale. Nice, gentle, little gentle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And bring those feet back to center. Lay down. Let your feet flail out. Put your hands down at your sides. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Shavasana. Let all your stress and all your worries, just let them go. Feel that nice new blood flowing through your body. Feel that nice energy that we've created in your joints. And feel ready to take on the world. And just relax and breathe. And I'll get you in a few minutes. Okay. Slowly roll yourself over on your right hand side. Use that left hand and get back up to center. Bring yourself to the front of your mat. We're going to get ready for final meditation. Yay! Final meditation. Favorite part. My magic formula as I age has been exercise, boundaries, affection. Exercise is my asana practice, boundaries, pranayama practice, affection, meditation practice. Let's see if we still have our little light on. Sure, this is still working. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Angel numbers. That was a 5555. So we'll have a drink of our water. And then as always, we like to set our intention and we program our water and we vortex it by spinning it clockwise. And then we're going to say, I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Salud. Magical water. Magical us. The magical universe is magical water. The whole thing is all made of water. All right. So here, let's get ready now for part 3, the last part of our practice today, which is meditation. So it's super simple. Meditation, it's not what you think. It's one of my favorite jokes. It's just a beautiful practice, a time to make time for your precious self and to really tune into your higher guidance, tune into your higher self, to all of our amazing guides we have out in the cosmos. So what I like to do is I like to imagine a beautiful root that's growing from my spine, right from my star chakra down all my crown chakra, pardon me, solar star next, crown chakra down, or we can make it the solar star, that's fine too. Down into Mother Earth, through my root chakra, down into Mother Earth, down through all of her different layers and substrates and dimensions. I like to close my eyes during this too. And just see that root growing down deeper and deeper and deeper through all the different everything that I have no idea about. And then just getting right to the center of Mother Earth, right to her heart, right in the core, and locking on. Now that vine is attached to our heart, to Mother Earth's heart, and our hearts are beating in unison. Beautiful. Now I see that beautiful earth energy rising back up the root, coming through all the different layers and substrates and dimensions, coming all the way back up through me into my root chakra, and then coming up my spine and exploding out my heart chakra. These beautiful white golden light, just bathing me in this magical, conscious, healing light. It's my golden egg. I'm completely grounded, supported, and connected. I like to shoot this beautiful light straight up into the cosmos, straight up to my higher self, and to all the magical guides that we have out in our celestial space. Now I like to invite in all my guides, my ancestors, my ascended masters, angels, archangels, Arcturians, Pleiadians, Andromedans, Lyrans, Syrians, Buddha, Yeshua, God, Prime Creator, Source of Radiant Essence, the Sun. I'd like to invite you all in for this meditation and let you know that we're all open to these new light codes, downloads, and transmissions of unified, compassionate, conscious, cosmic loving energy as they're being transmuted to us from our higher realms. We are open to receive these in our meditation space. I'm very grateful for all of the wisdom and information that you share. Ooh, I feel tingly. It feels so nice. Always feels good to invite in all of the beings that are around, that are here, that we just don't pay attention to or give enough love to. And then finally, I have three techniques that I use. Um, Number one is touching the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth. It's called completing the circuit, completes the heart brain. And you put your right hand on your heart, your left hand on your belly, and that completes the gut heart. Then if you touch the tip of your tongue to your mouth, you have the gut heart brain connection. And then I like to roll my eyes up between the eyebrows to the third eye, Ajna chakra, and just lightly gaze. It takes you from a beta state of consciousness to an alpha state where you're more relaxed and more open to receiving these gifts that are coming from the cosmos. And then lastly, but not least, mantra, just something to focus on while we're meditating, something to keep your mind in a nice, calm, peaceful state. I am light, I am love, I am free. I am light, I am love, I am free. I am light, I am love, I am free. All right, that all being said, time for meditation. So, the last thing you're going to hear is this, and then we're going to go into meditation. I'm going to say namaste, and the next thing you'll hear is this again when we come up to meditation, and I will bring you back into the body. So we'll see you in about 7 minutes. Namaste. Okay, now slowly, slowly. Make your way back into the body. Slowly. No rush. Take your time. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes. Well, thank you once again for tuning in to Fly Yoga. It's been a joy, honor, and privilege to share space with you. We are a donation based business. And so if you're interested in donating, I'm open to receiving. So please feel free to just put in the comments or send me a message and we will figure something out. I have email transfer or PayPal. And I'm going to be doing this as a daily service every day live. So it's going to just get bigger and better from here. And I'm so grateful to have this space and this opportunity to share the gifts that I've been given to the world, and so that you can all live healthier, happier, and more harmonious lives. What else do we have? And then that being all said, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until tomorrow, namaste.